Do you take care of your mind? Hello, I hope you guys are having a blessed day. The mind is one of the most important thing in our health, in our life, and everything as a human being. And most of the time, we always, we just forget about it. My name is Bricia Mayombo. I'm here, your healing and transformation coach. Would like to talk to you in this video about really few simple tips that you can use to take care of your mind. Yes. Do you know that the mind is one of the most important tools? If you know that, before I go further, how you subscribe to this channel. So click down below and only subscribe, like, and also turn on the notification and notice so you can be notified anytime I go live. So I hope that you really find it started. And let me tell you something. There is one of my mentor, Caroline Life, who always talk about, Dr. Caroline, always talk about the powerful mind that she say kindly. And the first time I heard her say it, I was like, what is she talking about? She said, we can go days and hours without eating, right? You've seen that Jesus fasted for 40 days. So many people fasting, but we can never go days without thinking. I mean, like every single second we think. I should always and kind of say, as we're thinking, we're choosing, as we're choosing, we're really living. So your mind is one of the most important tools. We need to think, all right? We need to dream. We need it for so many reasons. Unfortunately, so many of us are not trained to really take good care of us. So how do you take care of your mind? Number one, make sure that you nourish it daily with the correct words. That means that when you start the first thing in the day, a lot of people just jump, click the notification. Maybe if you posted yesterday, you want to know how many likes you have, how many loves you have, how many whatever you want, and see who likes, who didn't like, who disagree on your post, etc. Of comment. This is the wrong way to really use your mind, because guess what? You're going to be fed by what's going on outside. And I want you to, first of all, to nourish your mind, your spirit with the words. In Jeremiah, it said that, this word of the Lord shall never depart from your heart. You should meditate on it days and night. Meditate on it is like the key. Meditate on it. How do you meditate? You know what? You choose a Bible verse. I meditate the Bible. I read the Bible, and then you spend enough time in it, just like you building a relationship. God is our Father. In order for us to have that sound mind, we need to spend enough time with our Father. The word is everything. The words are medicine. All right. Some of you guys have so much anxiety because you keep yourself, you let yourself be distracted by every word. There's so many words out there. Everybody's saying something, their video is stuff. But what is God is really telling you about the situation that you're going through right now? So the number one thing that you need to do in the morning, preferably, open your Bible, sit down, read it, whatever it's Psalm, whatever it's Proverb, whatever you feel like it. Every single day, our church has all have. So every single day of the year, we have a certain passage of the Bible that we're reading. So every single day, and I challenge you as a Christian that you should be reading the Bible at least once a year, if not more than once. But if you can at least make sure that from December to December, you have read the Bible, that would be something. So nourish your mind with the word, because your word needs to be nourished. And the more you nourish it, the more it's going to be transformed, because it doesn't happen overnight. If you don't nourish your mind with the correct one, with the correct words, let me tell you, the world is going to be just feeding you with whatever is happening, with bad news, with everything. And guess what? You keep on having the stressful day that you have, because everything that's getting into your mind, to yourself, is just creating your emotion, and your emotion creating your feeling, and you feel and you act just the way according to what is in your mind. Number two is really, really, really important to me, as well as number one. It's really by exercising. I know. Did you know that it has been proven? A lot of article I've been reading, in science and everything, researches that a lot of people who have even suffered from dementia, and a lot of, like, even like nursing home and stuff, they have replaced, all right, they have replaced medication, therapy, with exercise, with yoga, whatever form of movement. Because let me tell you, When your mind is frustrating, it needs to be liberated some kind of type of hormone. And let me tell you, in order for the cortisol, that is the joy, the hormone of joy, to be liberated, to relax your muscle, to bring joyful and happiness, it needs to be, we secrete the cortisol. But a lot of people don't secrete cortisol no more because, they have so many, they're so anxious. And when you exercise, you liberate that, you loosen your mind. It is so great. It is, creative, it's therapeutic. And I'm telling you, when you exercise, you sweat. And as you sweat, your body is moving, your emotion is moving, every single thing is moving, and it's great and amazing for your brain. So exercise is the second tool that I'm saying, and it's free. You can go outside for a walk. You can get some oxygen, some vitamin D. Right now, as I'm recording this video, it's summertime. You can go outside early in the morning before it gets too hot. Yes, y'all know what I'm talking about. Or in the evening, but no matter what, find your way. If it's yoga, go on yoga. I was saying the other thing, that is so many free video out there, but do not limit yourself with free video. If like me, like a champion of things, subscribe, invest in one of the most important things, an asset, that is you, your mind. So make sure, if you know that you're not going to be consistent, you need somebody to motivate you, you need somebody to really keep your word, go and sign up and subscribe, and pay your membership. There's so many fitness coach, great, amazing fitness coach out there. Go there, and down there, I'll recommend some nice YouTube video that you can watch. Amazing mom like you, so many things that you need to do. And guess what? You are worth it. A lot of you guys have stress, a lot of you guys have anxiety, a lot of you guys have so many postpartum depression because you never exercise. I'm telling you, you would say bye-bye to your peers, bye-bye to anything that you're doing to lower that, to go to sleep, just by exercising. All right. If you want me to go further than that, drop it down below and let me know if you want to know more about that. Okay. Go ahead. And then, of course, the third way that you can take care of your mind is to read. Yes, leaders are readers. You can be a mom, you can have 2, 3, 4 kids. Yes, you will have, if you really want to keep educating yourself. The key, our mind, I have muscles, and those muscles are really need to be trained, just like a muscle that we're moving. As you're moving, if you're not moving, if you're not exercising, you know what? You just be cluttered. Your body will be stiff, okay? And it's just like the brain. If you don't exercise the brain, if you don't use your memory, if you don't think deep, if your mind is not challenged, and one of the way of challenge is really by reading, okay, things that are really excited for you. I don't want to tell you have to read specific book, but back in the days, it was just telenovela that I was watching because I was not informed, or I had to keep educating myself, that I had to be, my mind need to be fed with the right thing, because it's not just going to the library or going wherever you want to go. It's really finding the correct information that you need, especially right now at this season of your life. Maybe you can tell me, Coach, I don't know what to read. I'm going to ask you the question, what is it that you need right now in this situation, in this season of your life? According to that, you're going to find, okay, you're going to invest the correct in getting and finding the correct information that you need. And most of them are literally way cheaper. There's already someone that conquered the problem that you're facing right now. There's always already somebody that paid a price, a huge price, okay, to really conquer the situation that you're using right now. So why not and just invest in one of the cheapest way to learn? It's really by getting book. Spend 20, 30, whatever. You don't have to have a physical book. Right now, the other day I was sharing on my story how I was working, and before, way back in days, I used to work with a book. They used to laugh at me because I love to read. I always love to read. You can be on your iPhone. You can be on your Kindle. You can be on listen to audiobooks. There's so many ways, so many different versions now of reading that there should not be excuses. Choose the type that you like. Sometimes I listen to things on the Bible. I mean, on the Bible, even audio Bible, while I'm driving. Sometimes you can be just, using that commute day back and forth when you're in the traffic. You always have time. While you're taking care of the kids, you can be listening to an audiobook. While you cook in the kitchen. So there's no excuses. If you're working, the same thing. So find according to the journey, according to the reality that you are in, according to the season that you are in. to keep reading. It's so important as a mom, as a person, as a human being, that you keep adding information. Most of the time, we're depriving our body and our mind, with the wrong information or the information, and we don't grow. But as we learn, we grow. And guess what? As Brian said, I always say that, what, as we're growing, as we're learning, the more we learn, the more we earn. It is so important to invest in your mind. As no wasted is worth it. You are worth it. The next tip that I want you, in order for you to have a great mind, is to really make sure that you are feeding it with the proper nutrition. What are you eating every single day? How are you starting your day? For example, I'm one of the number one, always talk about breakfast. Do you break the fast? A lot of people skip it. I know they talk about intermittent fasting and stuff. It's good and everything, but I'm just telling you, how are you starting your day? How are you feeling? One of the most important thing, your body, because your mind and your body are related. If you know they are feed, they talk about a good brain feed. They're like what, nuts? They like fruits. What are you eating? Always make sure that you have a balanced meal. You have protein, you have fibers, and also lastly, make sure that you hydrated. A lot of people, a lot of you guys, you suffer from headache. I'm telling you, every single time before even when you go out, make sure that you even start your day with a warm glass of water. Water is good for your body, it's good for your brain also. So I wish this tip, tell me which one you're having more difficulty to apply, which one seemed to be way impossible for you to do. And of course, if you want me to go further than that, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also subscribe with Eve Academy. Yes, it is open in English, and also, to a mastermind, healing the heart, healing the soul of a queen, where I teach you about healing and my different information. The book is coming up in English very, very soon. Pray for me, pray with me that we can have it hopefully very soon. And of course, it is a pleasure to see you here. Don't forget to leave your comment down below. What are you thinking about this video? What kind of video that you want me to produce? What do you need in this situation as a mom? As a woman, what do you need right now in your season? Okay. And I was Bricia, your healing coach. And remember that the world needs that here, woman. Your family needs to be here. The God wants you to be whole. You have a mission and a purpose to fulfill. And in order for you to go for that, to go conquer the nation, you need to be here. You need to be whole. I love you. And I'll see you in the next video. With love, your coach.